Hey guys, it's Miss Haley. I've done this video like so many times. It's just not the same without having you guys here. I miss your lovely faces. But nonetheless, welcome to Midweek Devotions. If you've already caught up, Miss Janae should have shared with you the story of Samuel and how he heard God's voice, or how he heard God's voice call out his name in the middle of the night. So I have a quick story for you to relate to. So, close your eyes and picture this. A little girl walks into a really big amusement park. It's like Knott's Berry Farm or Disneyland, Six Flags, wherever it is you can think of that's your favorite place to be, or a place that you've dreamt of being able to go. So if you've ever seen an amusement park, you know that there's roller coasters all over the place. There's people screaming as they're riding up and down on the courses, and there's people playing games to win big stuffed animals. There's music playing. There's people standing in line for food. You can smell the churros. You can smell the funnel cake. Those are my favorites, personally. You can smell French fries, pizza. I don't know if you can smell salad, but I like salad. But nonetheless, this little girl walks into this really big place and she's trying to take in everything that she's never seen before. While she's distracted by all these sounds and noises and sights, she realizes that she lost sight of her parents because she let go of their hand. So she's walking through looking for her mom and dad, but there's just so many people. It's almost like a forest of trees. So instead, she stands still and she begins to cry out, "Mom, Dad, where are you? Where are you? Can you hear me?" And so she's sitting there and waiting, and everyone is just so loud, from the roller coasters to the people to the music. But despite all the noise, she hears this voice cry out, "Where are you?" Then she realizes that's the voice of her parents. So she cries out in response, it's me, I'm here, I'm here." And her parents cry out again, "Follow our voices, follow our voices." So the little girl, despite all the noise, is weaving through all these tall people, and she finally finds her parents because she was able to recognize their voice. I don't know about you, but I have been in some places where I have no idea where I am. I don't know where my parents are. It could be in the store, it could be in the mall, it could be on the playground or at school. But if my parents call me, I know it's them calling my name. Even if someone has the same name as me, or let's say my name was Junia and someone heard Junia's name, or Maggie or Ellie, you know it's your parents' voice when they call your name. And a stranger's voice you won't really recognize, so you won't listen to them. In order to hear someone's voice, it's because we've spent time with them, right? You spend so much time with your parents and so much time with your friends and your siblings, and because you spend time with them, you're able to recognize their voice because you're familiar and you've built a really good relationship up with them. So this week, Miss Janae and I really want to make sure that you are confident in God's voice because you've spent time in prayer with Him. You don't have to keep waking up in the middle of the night like Samuel. That's totally not needed. You don't have to wake up at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. But we do encourage you to sit down and take some time to pray. So we have a few questions for you, or actually we have one question for you to ask yourself, and this is a devotional time we would like for you to spend with your parents and your family as you guys are together in your home right now, and ask yourself, how can I set time aside to spend more time with God? We know that because you're home, you still have school and you have all these other things to do, but despite your busyness, how can you spend time with God, and what does that time look like? So at this point, I'm going to remind you of your prayer challenge, and that is to pray to God about anything on your mind, because it's just like a conversation, because He's your friend and He's there to hear you speak. So without further ado, that is the end of this video. Next up is the craft, so I will see you guys in that video. Make sure you have your creativity and your paper and your scissors and everything all ready to go. I love you guys, and I miss you so much, and I cannot wait to see you when all this blows over. Bye.